Hello. In her book, Becoming an Academic Writer, Patricia Goodson emphasizes the importance of developing a consistent writing practice, which she refers to as the right habit, write with WRITE. She argues that you are already a professional writer if you are a college or a graduate student, faculty or staff member, or involved in academia in any academic capacity. So even if you don't see yourself as a writer, practicing new habits and techniques will guide you to develop or start developing that perspective and to live your new identity. The right habit refers to the regular and disciplined practice of writing, which is essential for all academic writers to overcome obstacles and enhance their productivity and improve their writing skills. Uh, Goodson emphasizes that writing is not something that happens only when magic or inspiration strikes, but writing is a habit that needs to be cultivated through consistent effort on a daily basis almost. And to develop this um, disciplined practice of writing, this uh, new perspective of oneself as a writer, Goodson suggests three major steps. So, step one, embracing the right attitude. She defines attitude as the judgment human beings make of everything around them, their environment, other people, situations, and themselves as good or bad, favorable or unfavorable. She adopts two dimensions for any given attitude. One is belief, and two is value. So, as an academic writer, the right attitude should include A, believing that developing a healthy writing habit can lead to improvements in the quality of writing and stress free productivity, and B, valuing improvement and stress free productivity. So if you have this right attitude right now, that is outstanding. But if you don't, that only makes you an honest person, a reflective person. But one thing to keep in mind is that attitudes as the basis for habit development take time to develop and grow. Step two, managing the contingencies. So this step simply means controlling the factors that um, either facilitate or put a damper on your ability to write on a regular basis. For example, having your phone or email notification on while holding your writing session can hinder your progress as you try to immerse yourself in the task of writing, and we all know what that entails. Um, Therefore, turning off these notifications is one way to manage or control the situation. A completely different way to facilitate writing would be, for example, developing a ritual to encourage yourself to write and put yourself in that mindset. As for step three, probably you guessed it, it's practice. So practice your writing. Um, a substantial body of research conducted to differentiate elite musicians and athletes from mediocre ones shows that elite performers spend way more time on deliberate and deep practice. This deep practice can be defined as purposeful and focused repetition of specific actions. And this repetition is also combined with consistent revision and correction of mistakes with the purpose of improving one's performance ultimately. But Goodson explains that practicing our writing is not simply, repeating the action of writing over and over. It is not this mechanical behavior where we force ourselves to just sit down and do it. Personally, for so long, I held this notion that we have to write even when we are not ready for that. But for Goodson, deep writing practice means treating your writing time as a sacred time, and which also involves setting goals, being intentional about the strategies we use, um, um, spending time revising and correcting errors as soon as we identify them. But what's important to us here is the idea that we have to continuously reflect on our craft and practices, and not just be concerned about the content. Uh, so craft and practice, things that we do that help us to set that mindset and environment are of vital importance. Goodson also suggests setting aside dedicated time for writing each day or week, creating a conducive writing environment, and setting specific goals for each writing session. She advises writers to start with small, manageable tasks and gradually increase the writing workload over time to develop that writing stamina. The same way we do in, for example, running for any athlete. You start small and then over time you increase that physical activity and its intensity as well. So with these steps, we can adopt a positive mindset and overcome writing-related anxieties or self-doubt. In chapter 2 of the book, the author provides 8 exercises that provide specific strategies for managing writer's block, dealing with criticism, and developing a productive writing routine. These 8 exercises show the importance of scheduling regular writing sessions and with the importance of writing as a tool to learn anything, using writing to facilitate understanding other content or even problem solving. So in conclusion, I hope this general overview of the right habits as described by Patricia Goodson is helpful to you. And if you are interested in purchasing the book, it is titled Becoming an Academic Writer, 50 Exercises for Paced, Productive, and Powerful Writing. Thank you for watching and keep writing.